Oilers, you got a great offense with Connor McDavid. So I have them sweeping them.
Yeah, well, I don't think you heard my point. The San Francisco Giants have 3 more in the 2010s than the Rangers have in their entire history. So, yeah.
It's hard to get back and to get back-to-back wins. And I don't see the Lightning doing it here, so I have them losing to the Hurricanes in 6.
We don't talk about the 2010s because the 2010s had the Astros. And if the Astros didn't happen, the Yankees would have won in 2017 with the Dodgers.
He was close to Frank Reich, and they want Frank Reich back, so that's what they got. It's their discount Frank Reich.
Kaprizov and the rest of this crew, Jordan Greenway, who doesn't get enough props. He definitely is somebody who needs to be mentioned more.
Hi, this is Julie Dobbs. You're listening to Outsiders Opinions with Kevin and Austin.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to our NHL Opinions of the Week. Of course, hockey playoffs are happening right now. We've already talked about that. And make sure you're following along with our hockey coverage, especially in the playoffs. But something we've talked about for a while. They finally settled on the name. The Utah Hockey Club will be called the Utah Mammoth.
I like it. I like it.
I like it. It's not.
And some people were confused, like, why isn't there an S, Mammoth? Well, apparently, like, a group of mammoth is called a mammoth. Like, it's not like mammoths. It's mammoth.
Interesting. Okay, I'm glad I wasn't sure I was missing the S on that one. But also the jerseys look pretty cool.
Yeah. And I can already see after they score a goal, you got some Ice Age stuff on the screen or something. Like, you just got to get something going to get the fans into it. But I like it. And they were competitive this year. They were close to a playoff spot. And I believe they're moving in the right direction. I think that having an identity will help the team gain more traction and gain more fans. Because being called the hockey club is just, it's harder to get fan attention, in my opinion.
I agree. And it's like I still make fun of Washington for the Washington Football Club for like 2 years. I think they did the football team. Yeah. But that's another thing is they spent a lot of time introducing it, and that's what we were focused on. I like the color scheme, and I'm wondering if this was part of. I don't remember this being one of the names, or am I?
I think it was.
Okay.
I think it was. I could be wrong.
I'm trying to see.
Have you seen their home jersey? Like the dark blue?
I saw part of it, but maybe it wasn't their home jersey.
Here, I'll send you the ESPN.
Okay. Or I was Googling it really quick. Oh, yeah. The dark blue.
Yeah, because like the color jerseys, those are the home teams wear dark in hockey, obviously, if you're not familiar. And I really like those. I really like those uniforms. I think they're slick, and also I like the mammoth. And again, the road jerseys are good because they have the mammoth on the shoulders. I really like their uniforms. I think they have top 10 uniforms in the NHL for next season.
And I feel this gives a lot of options in the future with the mammoth. Because we've seen a lot of like jerseys to where it goes back. I was actually talking to someone and he was like, he loved the Florida Panthers jerseys. And they're, I would say, a relatively new team-ish. I know 20 years, but I think there's a lot of what you can do with that color scheme that sells, which is something they want to do and just get people interested. But yeah, overall, I would say it's, I have no complaints. Is it the one I wanted? I think I wanted Yetis, but also Mammoth is pretty cool.
Yeah, Mammoth is cool. I didn't want something that was too, I don't know how to explain it, like ice or something like that. It's just, right? But I enjoy it. And apparently 10,000 years ago, there was mammoth that lived in Utah. Like they found fossils of mammoths in Utah. So it kind of fits. So I like it. I think it's new, and I don't think people really connect the team with Phoenix at all anymore, or with Arizona, I should say. Like you mentioned 20 years of like history, but not really. Like it's this is a whole new organization, in my opinion. Like, I just completely look at it in a new light because it's not. What do you say?
Well, yeah, it's kind of with the Dallas Stars, where they still viewed as the Wild. Because I feel
they weren't called. They were called the Minneapolis North Stars, and then moved to Dallas and became the Dallas Star. They were the North Stars because you can see the North Star in Minneapolis, and that's kind of like a nighttime thing. They kept the color scheme, moved to Texas, and they became the Star. This is like where it has one star on it because of the star on the Texas flag. But yeah, it's different because that kind of kept the name. Like, instead of the North Stars, it was the Star. So it's just,
I forgot about that.
It's a little bit different. The one I would say is like the Hartford Whalers moving to Carolina to become the Hurricanes. That's not really close. The Jets moving to Atlanta to become the Thrashers. That's not really close. Or in the Atlanta.
Or would you flip it? Because Atlanta went to Winnipeg.
Oh, Winnipeg went to Colorado. That's right. Okay. Who went to Atlanta then? Or did Atlanta just become Atlanta could have just become a new organization?
Yeah, Atlanta was a new organization, then they moved it to Winnipeg, I thought.
Yeah. Because Winnipeg became Colorado, and then there used to be a team in Atlanta, the Atlanta Flames, that moved to Calgary, became the Calgary Flames.
Yes. 2 teams. Yes. I can remember if they just know. Yeah. Calgary, and then you have the Jets from Atlanta.
Yeah. So I think people see Utah in a new light. The color scheme helps. The name change helps. And I'm glad they took their time to come up with a design so that next year, because it would have been a little boring if they had Utah on both of their jerseys, but they were called the Mammoth because they hadn't had the design right. But the design looks good. I'm excited for next season. And it would be cool if the first season that they're called the Mammoth, they made the playoffs.
Yeah. And I would want them to face the Predators somehow.
I mean, they're in the same division.
Oh, let's go. I couldn't remember.
Yeah, they're in the Stars division, which the Predators are also in.
Gotcha, yeah. Dude, the Mammoth, it just looks cool, man.
It looks cool.
Good photo. Or
the one I sent you?
Design.
The logo.
Like
the logo.
The one on the jersey. The logo, it's awesome. And there's
my favorite part about it? You know my favorite part? Is the top of it supposed to look like a mountain. Like the top of the Mammoth is like a mountain top. It looks so cool. It is just so cool.
Perfect. It's great. And it is. Like, you don't think of a Mammoth like with a team. It's like, okay, that works. Hockey, Mammoth. Awesome.
It's icy. But it's not like ice. Like I heard someone say like the Utah Ice. I'm just like, that is boring. Like I just don't like that. That's not good. Or Utah Snow. It's just, no, that's not good. But Utah Mammoth with that color design, I mean, I'm already thinking about using it in NHL, the video game. It's just, it's a fun team, fun jersey, and this is a lot better because I think. See, I mean, I'm going to be honest.
I like that.
The NHL's been cooking with new teams. The Kraken, I think, is also really cool.
Yes, it fits.
And Vegas Golden Knights, gold kind of with Vegas. I think the last 3 have been amazing. I think in some other sports, like I don't think people are sold yet on the Commanders. I still don't really love it myself. Not really sold. The MLB hasn't had one since the Rockies in the 90s, so I guess that doesn't really count. Or the Marlins. But that hasn't happened in like a long time, so we won't count that. What about NBA? NBA also hasn't been new since the Grizzlies. Or no, the Pelicans. The Pelicans are the only one in my lifetime where the team changed, and the Pelicans is still kind of like, it's Pelicans, right? It's not like cool, but it's not like bad. Like I don't hate it because it's not too normal, but it's also like who wants to be a Pelican? Like I just don't think of that being like a cool animal to be. But the NHL 3 straight or Golden Knights, Kraken, Mammoth, let's go. I mean, those are awesome.
Yeah, I'm in complete agreement. The NHL is just knocked out of the park with each one. So, yeah, I'm glad it worked.
I mean, imagine a playoff series between the Kraken and the Mammoth. Like, that's just, that's just so cool. Awesome.
And you could either have Mammoth versus Golden Knights or Kraken versus Golden Knights.
Yeah. It's, and obviously, like you said, you throw the Predators in there. There's just cool names in hockey. I think that the hockey has probably the best names, in my opinion, in their leagues. I really like the Devils is cool.
Yeah.
They have, I mean, I like my favorite in the NBA is I like the Thunder. Thunder's cool because that's kind of what like OKC's known for, storms.
Yeah.
So I mean that one's pretty cool. The one that was also cool is the Supersonics, and they got rid of it. The Supersonics just sounds like an awesome name, and they got rid of the name.
I'm trying to think. It's just like NBA. It's like that. Those are the team names. I think my favorite is probably Grizzlies. And just
the Clippers is also cool. I like Clippers because that's like a boat, and that's what they're like.
Oh yeah, and they did change it to the boat. Yeah,
yeah, but that's what NBA the Clipper is a boat.
I'm in a new. NBA is weird for me because I'm like I used to hate the Clippers because of the Mavs.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, no, NHL just has awesome names. Like Avalanche is cool.
Flames.
Yep.
I think Flames is better than Heat, in my opinion.
Yes. Yeah.
Like as a name, like they're the same like idea, but I think Flames is cooler.
Flames sounds cooler. And it's just like
because I could just imagine like in hockey sense, like if you did the Miami Cold or like let's say like Toronto Cold, like this doesn't really work.
Yeah, be weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm excited for it. I don't know if I'm necessarily going to get a jersey or anything, but I like the name. I already like the team more because of their name change.
I'm really interested in the alternate jerseys that happen.
Yeah, they probably won't have one this year. Yeah, they usually don't the first year.
In like
the first year with the jerseys, but yeah, I mean the Vegas one's really cool with the all gold, like the gold uni, because they had the white, they had the like grayish black. It's really gray, dark gray. But then they have the gold. I don't like the gold helmets though. The gold helmets are bad, but the gold jerseys are cool. Yeah, and you're right. The third jerseys are going to be awesome, and I the only thing I was thinking in my head is what is the mascot going to be? Because there's some teams that don't really have like, for example, like the Stars mascot's not a star.
Oh yeah,
right. So I'm interested to see what the.
I feel the
mascot's going to be.
You got to do a mammoth, or just like a guy with the mammoth head.
I mean, you do like a caveman because there's like the people like Chase, mammoths back then because humans were alive 10,000 years ago, right? So you could do like a caveman. Right, that's like chasing the herd of mammoth or whatever, right? I don't really know, but I think they're coming up with a good idea.
It's a missed opportunity if there's not a mammoth head on a mascot. I think that'd be awesome.
that would be funny, I will say.
It'd be so funny. And just like, oh man, dude, if I was traveling in Utah, I would want to go see a game. And just like how is it outfitted?
The six finalists. I actually found the six finalists because I was trying to look for it because you said you don't remember it. The six finalists initially. So there's 20 potential team names. I think we talked about all 20.
Yes.
The finalists were finalists. Yeah, there were 6 finalists: Utah Hockey Club, Blizzard, Mammoth, Outlaws, Venom, and Yeti.
Mammoth. Thinking about it now, Mammoth might have been the best one. Mammoth or Yeti?
I think Mammoth's better than Yeti. Now that I think about it, I think it's a good name. I think the logo helps it a lot.
Yes.
Now I can see it. Now I can like see it on the ice and be like, "That's cool."
If it was Utah Yetis, then I would like it. But if it's just Yeti, not cool.
Yeah, but again, like Blizzard, I just don't really like Blizzard all that much.
Weird. Because you have the Avalanche.
Because Blizzard, like there's Avalanche, but there's also like Lightning. Lightning's cool. Like Lightning's something that you're like, oh, that's cool. But who thinks like a Blizzard's cool? I maybe people do, but I think they made the right choice, and I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm excited too. We'll keep you updated once like jerseys and stuff like that happen, especially in the future. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. We appreciate you listening to Outsiders Opinions.